Thanks to everyone to join our session today. It's great to see you all here, even the people who turn on the video. That's cool that I'm not alone here on the video. My name is Ilia, and I'm a founder of the company that called iSales AI. We specialize in the building a new technology and new AI assistant and workforce for the companies to almost replace the sales and marketing department. And I would like to tell you more about the latest technologies and latest opportunities of how each of you can automate your own sales pipelines or even the marketing pipelines, just using the products and the models that we already have in the market, and what you can actually expect from the technical part, like how complicated it, and what you can expect from the performance part, like how effective this model. I would tell this during our today's session. And a little bit more about my background. As I told, I'm like a 15 years of development experience and also build a few startups in the tech space for different niches. In the past 4 years, we're mostly focusing on the AI services built on top of the latest LLM providers like OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and Grok. And we like pretty fast growing company, especially in the retail segment, because our first product was for the B2C market. We was a big aggregator of the different LLM models 2 years ago, and we grew up to 25 million of the audience of the customers of our products who use us as a provider and the bridge to all these different models. And today we're mostly focusing on the new challenge, and this challenge about the adopting AI for the businesses and for the entrepreneurs who are like trying to find the way of using AI for the business. And I think the most um, useful way today to use AI is trying to build um, or try and somehow replace your current workforce who is responsible for different sales interactions and communications with your customers, and trying to build your own assistants or chatbots who can handle part of this communication. And not only talking about the usual sales communication, also the marketing part is also very sensitive to the AI disruption, because today, using just different models, you can almost replace any um, like outstaff or outsourcing agencies, marketing agencies, to do some marketing job for yourself, for your company, for your social medias, or for your own like personality. Or from other side, you can build a new type of digital agencies who just based on top of AI and has no many like employees inside, but mostly everything done fully automated using different AI models, and can produce like much more effective and faster and cheaper content for the customers. And also to make our today's session more useful for each of you, please don't hesitate to ask any question during like our conversation today directly to the chat, so I can follow your thoughts, your maybe feedback, and also reply to these questions. Okay, and I would like to start from the introducing the company that I've built. As I said, that's called iSales AI. So this company and especially the product, as I see, is helping to different businesses, especially the small and medium businesses, even like small like solo founders. That's our target, to help this solo founder to build their own AI workforce, especially in sales and marketing pipelines. And today we support in the different channels, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook. And our favorite one is Telegram, because the Telegram gives you like the huge opportunities to automate and really build a very native assistant that would help to your business to onboard your customer, to sell your products, to even accept the payments that I would tell you later how to do. But almost like cover all the pipelines, all the flow from like the new customer to the client and the payments. And also we are deploying in upcoming months the new WhatsApp integration that would help you to automate any type of WhatsApp, not even business WhatsApp. I know many people challenging to connect their like WhatsApp business and paying for different messages. So we built a new solution that help us to automate personal or individual WhatsApp accounts, safety very safely for these accounts, and almost build an AI assistant and agent on top of the WhatsApp accounts that I think very helpful for the current Southeast Asia market because it's mostly used by like WhatsApp users, right? Um, and what's the different parts of the tools that we have right now? So first of all, this is your AI chatbot or sales assistant that can work for you like 24/7 without like any pauses or like weekends. And it's for your customers. I know that's cool that each customer get the instantly response from the AI agent. The second one, it can convert actually any chats to sales, and we are integrated with the different payment providers and systems. Started from like superficial, like Stripe, for example, and PayPal, and finishing with some like crypto and other methods that could be available for even individuals without any like business or commercial entity, and can be used for, let's say, selling the different digital products and goods or services, or even, let's say, online courses, or, for example, building your own AI assistant who can sell its own services as a assistant to external customers. Also, this chatbot can actually automate your scheduling meetings and calls that especially useful for, let's say, agencies or companies who selling something like on demand, who need to have a call or another type of conversation with the customers before they sell something. So this chatbot can help to handle all the onboarding flow for the customer, and especially to schedule this meeting or call with your sales team or with your personally. It has access to a bunch of different features like memories, files, its own database, and even the web search. So it's mostly has any information it needs for the work, even if you not provide this information to this chatbot. And because we're like at the edge of the current LLM models and its opportunities, we integrated all the best providers right now directly to this chatbot. So you can choose whatever model you want to use for your own assistant. You can use the latest OpenAI GPT-5, or you can use Gemini 3 or Claude 4.5 or any other models. And all these models we update instantly as they go to market. If, let's say, today the GPT-5 released, it will be automatically updated inside the chatbot. So you would be sure that your chatbot or your AI assistant would work with the best models that possible today in the market and the most smartest one. And also another interesting stuff about the chatbot that you wouldn't find in any other, let's say, chatbot builders. And it's not even the builder. I will show you later how to do it. But this bot has also access to the different Google Docs. For example, if your customer or your sales pipeline somehow interacted with the Google Docs, Excel spreadsheets, or something like this, your chatbot inside the messenger would read every document that your customer sent to this assistant, understand it, and will respond based on the information from this document. So that's allow you to build especially like complicated pipelines. I mean, not even build them, because this is no code platform, but it would help your assistant to understand any type of documents that customers would send to them. And it also has the voice messages. That means that you can give your voice to this AI assistant, actually cloning your voice. And the AI assistant would natively respond to your customers using your own voice, like AI generated, actually, but it would be your voice, and it can messages with your customers back and forth with the voice messages. And many other tools that bot can utilize by itself. You even don't need to touch any settings. You just tell to the bot what it should do, and then the bot would decide like which tools or integration it would need to execute its work. And let's talk a little bit about the type of the businesses that can get the most value from this type of AI assistant. So most of the current digital businesses, they connected with their customers online. So, and usually you have three types of the, let's say, your pipeline, like begin point, let's say it like that. So first of them, it could be your social medias. Let's say you have your company or your personal Instagram account or TikTok. So this is the first touch point for your potential customers or cold customers who want to reach you to buy something or to get the consultation. The second point is your website. If you have your online store, or you have your just like one single page about your business or your services, that's another point where customers find you online. They go to your website and then they want to connect with you to get the service or get the question answered. And the third one is actually the messengers. So you could have a WhatsApp number, especially on your website or Instagram, or you have your Telegram account, so the customer can go and ask you directly. And the most valuable point of touch with your customers is the more closest and direct access to their entity. And I mean, the messengers is the best way to connect with your customers, because that's the point where you get almost like their own accounts connected and messaging with you. So without any like hesitating or problems, you can communicate directly with your customers. So the goal of any sales pipeline is to bring user from this general space like social medias or website to your email or to messengers. And email today is not the best way, because like we have like over spammed our Gmail boxes, and it's mostly not possible to have like high quality communication with the emails, and it's usually also very slow. But when the user come to your messenger, here's the conversation started. And as if you're a good sales or you have a good salesperson, you can actually close the deal and close your customer and sell something directly inside the messenger. And that's the point. And each of this point, and especially the messengers, is what we try to optimize with these agents. So the most popular case today on our platforms is the real estate agents, because they fuel a lot of like people from different places, even from their paid advertisement directly to their messengers. And they have their own assistant that can answer the questions, tell about the projects, onboard the users, and then schedule the conversation with the sales manager. The second by popularity on our platform is the customer support. Many companies just cut all the employees in the support department and just replace it with the assistant. Because right now for the assistant, you can just give the Q&A directly to the assistant, and that's it. Any user who come to your messenger, the assistant in 99.9% will be available to response and help user to solve their problem. And the rest of the cases is just will always be responsible by the human. So this is just like 0.1%. But the rest you can actually solve with this AI assistant. The lead qualification, not only for the real estate agencies, but for any type of businesses, when you feel your customers on, let's say, you have Instagram page and you selling some like online services or let's say educational courses, the people come every time for you and asking the questions. And the lead qualification is important part of the sales process, when you need to really understand who or which user come to you, what he is actually need and why he is asking all these questions, and how to actually sell this product to him. And only the very professional sales people, they know the whole like mechanics and kind of knowledge around this optimal sales process. And in our case, because inside your AI assistant you have access to the best AI models that already knew all the information about the optimal sales funnels and how to communicate with the people. So connecting them to your lead qualification pipeline, they perfectly done their job. They asking the right questions. They understand how to continue the conversation, how to support the conversation until they get to the end, like to their goals. Let's say if the goal sell something or the goal schedule the call, they will continue the conversation, asking also the counter questions just to support this conversation and get as much information as possible from the customer. And another case of this lead qualification is the like HR agencies. They using this chatbot to actually interview the different people for the some work position. And it's also a cool example when the like potential person come to this messenger for this interview. Actually, the assistant, the chatbot, is already has its own like job offer, let's say, with all the requirements for the job, and it's asking the exact questions or give the exact tasks to the candidate to really understand their qualification. And finally, when this assistant analyze the results, it can give the to the like potential coworker, it can give the respond about is they really can get this job or not, and actually explain why. So it's also can be a decision making in some sales pipeline process. The different type of appointment bookings, course and info product sales, e-commerce, it's all like kind of private verticals and use cases of these like common sales, different sales pipelines. Content monetization in Telegram is our big like kind of proud because we are the only one chatbot inside all Telegram who is supporting natively the content monetization from the personal accounts. And I would also show you how it works and so on and so forth. So you can have a lot of different use cases, and especially think about your own use case right now, like how you communicate with your customers, what's your points of these communications, and what's actually you can give to the chatbot to do maybe better than you or better than your employees. And as I told you, like on the current state, we are supporting the communication via WhatsApp, Telegram. We have a website widget that's also AI smart agent that analyze your website and try to find the best communication tactics and strategies for each customers who visiting your website. Um, and as I said, we have access to the all like latest model that guarantee you the smartest AI assistant. And now let me show you how easy you can set up your own for your own like needs, for your own personal accounts or for your business. And the first like biggest thing that you should understand, I think that's let me share my Telegram. So our main interface inside the Telegram, because we are chatbot messenger. But the first thing that you should understand about all this new concept of the AI assistants and AI workforce, that they wouldn't act like a chatbots, like a bots on Telegram or bots on the WhatsApp or Instagram. They would act like a real people. So, for example, for the Telegram, we have a special place that called the Telegram Business. And Telegram Business is actually the very cool feature that's for premium Telegram users. This Telegram Business allows you to set up a different additional settings for your personal account that can be utilized directly for your business. And one of these settings is a chatbot. So that means that you have your account. It can be your personal account or your business account, but that's a normal account just linked with your phone number, same like on WhatsApp. And you can integrate this chatbot directly to this account. So anyone who would communicate with you or send you a message directly to your messenger, directly to your account, the chatbot will handle these messages on your behalf inside your Telegram account. So user or customers who messaging you would never know that they speak with any like chatbots if you're not allowing chatbots to tell about it. So that means that you could actually natively reproduce the usual normal conversation between like human and human, but replacing on your side the human with the smartest AI with all the information it needs and all the instruction it needs. So, for example, that's how you connect the Telegram directly to this iSales AI chatbot. And for WhatsApp, for example, we have another connections is just directly inside the bot. You have here like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook, and you can directly inside the Telegram connect other messengers. So for now, this is an official meta integration. And in the December, we would launch the unofficial integration that would allow you just to connect any of your personal or individual WhatsApps and directly control it and manage it with these chatbots inside the platform. So, but let's talk about how to set up these like amazing opportunities and technologies and make them work for your own needs. And it's really very, very simple. So if you go to this chatbot, you would have here a few settings. And the main settings of any chatbots, this is the instruction, knowledge base, and intelligence. That's all these three buttons. We have a question or I
Me,
guess.
yes, Ilya. Is it
Yeah.
okay to interrupt you, or should we keep questions up until the end?
Yeah, I think for you it's okay to interrupt me, but I think for the rest, you can just type any questions directly in the chat because I just monitor in the chat and what's there.
I see. Just the moment you showed how you guys will launch, right, the integration with the WhatsApp. For example, I'm a partially salesperson. I do a lot of communication through WhatsApp. So for
Yeah.
me, it would be quite, let's say, smart move to automate it, even if it's my personal one, right? Then I would manage it from Telegram. How would it look like? Because I invite people, I follow up with the leads, I send my LinkedIn account, I go to events, and then I reconnect and send Calendly with virtual coffee chats, whatnot. We have
Yeah.
so many
So
activities.
yeah, Telegram is very good platform in terms of really like reproducing the like chatbot interactions like it's doing the human. And it's also a very cool platform for the applications. So for
I do
now,
it through WhatsApp. I do it through WhatsApp. I don't use
yeah, for
Telegram.
example, for
Sorry.
WhatsApp,
Mhm.
how it would look like. So you set up everything inside your Telegram. That would be your like main point of truth, right? So you set up everything in Telegram, and then you can connect. Like you want to have it on Telegram, you want to have it on your Instagram, or you want to have it on your WhatsApp. But everything controlled and managed from the Telegram chatbot. Does that make sense? So there is no
Oh,
any
oh,
external
mhm.
apps or like WhatsApps. Just directly you go to Telegram, set up your chatbot, connect your messengers, and it's done. It works. So how do we train AI to reply to the customers? Cool. Thank you for the question. So let me explain very fast, like what's the basics of the chatbot setup. And here's the instruction. So the instruction is like a brain and requirements to your chatbot. And for the instruction, um, you have the functionality that you can see now on your screen. So you can create and update your instruction. You can set up your God mode. I would explain what is it later. And you can also set up your follow-up mode. So the instruction is like a main part. It's like a system prompt for your agent. And to make it more like clear and professionally, we provide the whole documentation, the prompt guideline, and even we build the chat GPT instruction assistant that could help you um, to build this instruction for your needs and follow the best practices. So let me show, for example, how this works because the instruction is super important because just building the right instruction, you would fix like a 99 problems of any like potential like AI assistant or competitor product in the market. And as I told you, we have a special ChatGPT assistant that helps you create instruction for your personal assistant. So how it works. For example, I want to create the human-like sales chatbot instruction. I can write it here, or I can just click the button. And after that, the ChatGPT would ask you a few follow-up questions. So it's guide you and go through the whole process and would explain you how actually the perfect instruction for your AI assistant could be built and what information do you need. And you can see here what the question it asks you. It asks you what the personality of your AI assistant, because that's very important. If we want to replace the people, even like partly, in the sales or marketing, we still need to make this AI assistant more human-like. People don't like to talk with the robots, so we need to make this assistant feels like a human. And the first like humanity part is the name. So we named our AI assistant, and then we give them a role. Let's say it's a product uh, consultant or manager or sales manager, and we give to this AI assistant some knowledge base about the products, about the skill set it should has, and other different parts that really important for this like AI assistant to have to handle its own responsibility for, let's say, product presentation or sales. And here's the goals, like different goals and KPIs for the chatbot. For example, it's need to do a qualification and stop there, or it's need to book the call with you, or it's need to, I don't know, schedule the meeting or anything else. You set up a really KPI for this chatbot inside the instruction. And let's say make it yourself. I don't know. Let it just go and make all these settings by itself. What you mean? Okay, so then other questions it would ask you about, okay, roles, your company information, your website. So it would ask you and continue asking about the roles and the information you need to provide. And finally provide me an instruction. Instruction. Yeah, so for now, I didn't give him any information, so it bit dumb to expect from him to make it done right, but it shows you the actual template that it's trying to fill for yourself. And looking at this template, that's how actual instruction should look like. So you see here, like you are the human-like sales represent name. Then there is some task and goals. Um, Identify what the user needs, match their needs with the correct product or service they have, explain benefits. So that's actually the tasks that this assistant has inside your messenger. Then there is a knowledge base. That's a very basic information. Again, that's not the huge information about all your products and the company story. That's a very high level information about the name of the company, the maybe a few main products you have, and now you're selling through this chatbot, and so on so forth. So that's just a very high level information, because the depths of this information and all the knowledge we would upload to the second section that called the knowledge base. So for the instruction session, we just need a high level information. And if this AI assistant is just your personal assistant, you can give all your personal information, like explain who you are, what you're doing, and how you can help to the user. And for example, with the Agnes, if she has a lot of like personal communication in WhatsApp with the different customers, usually these customers asking the same questions, and she like replying them with the same like format of the messages, send them the same information or same like presentation. Like she doing this every day, like multiple times. So this all can be done by chatbot, and it would actually copy the whole Agnes type of the style of the communication. So people would never know that they spoke not directly with the Agnes, but Agnes would have like 50% time free just because she give this job directly to her AI assistant. And here's directly inside this instruction, you can see the next part. This is a conversational style. This is a style where we can explain how we would like this chatbot to make the conversation, actually to talk with the people. And you can see here the rules: respond like a real human, keep messages short and like up to 150 characters, speak in the user language. That's actually a very cool feature because let's say if you have an international scale of your business and today you would have, let's say, chats with in English or in Russian, in Chinese or like Indian, the one chatbot can handle all these languages. So you don't need to set up different languages inside the chatbot. It would just support them automatically because you give them this instruction. And then they stay friendly and other like type of rules for them or instructions for your AI assistant. And here's the chain of thoughts. There's also another like interesting part and trick of the instruction because it's actually explained how the chatbot or how the AI assistant should go through the whole conversation pipeline or your sales pipeline, uh, and how to make a right decision during this pipeline. You can develop more this part. That's also a pretty important part of making your AI assistant really smart. For example, if you're selling your, let's say, real estate object, right, like villa in Bali, right? So usually the sales process of selling of such a big like subject with a high price takes a very long conversation with a lot of questions, with a lot of like I don't know sales techniques of how to explain or translate the value of your subject to the customer. And during this conversation, usually sales um, representative, like usual manager, they have a lot of knowledge and tactics of how to sell. So you can directly put some of these tactics that relevant to your product or to your already like existing knowledge about how to sell your product. You can directly apply it to this instruction, and you can see how your chatbot will apply all these different tactics to the conversation that it would have. And then based on these tactics, it would also make a decision about what should be the next question or where this conversation goes and how close this to the KPIs that you set for them. Again, this is instruction like a template because for each product or each use case, this template can be modified a lot. So this is just a very, very basic template, but it's showcase for you the main important parts of the instruction that really can make your usual like super smart GPT-5 your personal assistant or your personal sell your product better than anyone. So here you can see you have a product and price, and um, then you have like some CTA links if you need some actions from your customer, and so on and so forth. Tools, it has a lot of tools. As I said, it can generate images, it can go to internet and find information it needs. It can create an invoice and send it to the customer. So you can just give an instruction how to use these tools to your AI assistant. And does this assistant actually need these tools? And we have some interesting tools like Ask a Human tool. That means that if you have some cases where the AI assistant can really end up the conversation successfully, let's say some like problematic customer, and it's need a really human assistant, the AI assistant will decide to call you directly, give you an information about this case, and bring you to this conversation. So you can continue the conversation with this customer and make it right for yourself. So the AI assistant can understand and analyze when it can handle and when the human needs inside the conversation. And we call it human in the loop. But it's usually like only like 5% of the conversation took has such cases where the AI can call an assistant, and usually in the customer support. In other cases, they don't need to call a human. They can almost like perform the whole process of like sales or support. Until again, you selling something very personal, like let's say your own personal service, where you need to handle the end of the conversation. and your chatbot can only be a qualifier of this of the potential like cold lead. And when it's qualified as a potential customer or it's ready to buy, it would just call you to join the conversation and continue it. And because it's a native chatbot inside your Telegram, so you don't need any CRM systems. You just directly go to Telegram and you just read what was inside this chat and just natively continue this conversation. And with the WhatsApp, the same. With the upcoming integration, you just open your own WhatsApp. You see a ton of the conversation that has been managed by your AI, and then you can just natively, as you usual, join any conversation and continue it by yourself. So you don't need any external systems or CRMs to manage all that. And that's how the instruction looks like. And again, the the quality of the information that we provide here and the details we give it in terms of the KPIs and let's say strategies and tactics, that's all responsible of the quality of your AI assistant. And actually, it can handle really complicated cases and really complicated sales pipelines by just writing the right instruction. So you don't need any type of builders, block builders, or logical builders. All you need is just give this clear instruction to your chatbot. Um, yeah, Agnes said that we creating master prompt for customer custom GPT. That's absolutely correct. In our system, we have this prompt, and then we have a lot of like internal optimizations. So we already understand how better, let's say, have a sales conversation. So we trying with our system to improve your system prompt and give additional tools and a different additional knowledge to your chatbot to make it done work better. Let's go now back to our chatbot, and I would tell you more about the like settings, like basic settings. So let's say we give this instruction, we create this instruction in GPTs and then put it inside the chatbot. So the second part, this is a guide mode. That's only for very advanced users. So if you feel that your instruction is fully like fulfill all your needs, you can switch on the guide mode. That means that you switch off our optimizations and you would actually responsible for the clear instruction for your chatbot. And the follow-up mode, that's the mode where you can activate your chatbot, not only handling your conversation, but also follow up in your users. Let's say in some conversations, user end up with like no response. Let's say the chatbot sends some information and user just shut down and go to sleep. So this, if you activate this follow-up mode, the chatbot would check this conversation in some time, let's say in next 12 hours. And if it's decided that this conversation need a follow-up, it would send a native follow-up message directly to the user. And if the user responds, then the cycle goes further. So they continue their conversation. And then if the user shut down again, they will follow up again. So that means that this chatbot actually would try to sell or end up the conversation as close as possible to its own KPI or targets. Even if the user not very, let's say, interested, the chatbot will try to follow up and bring back the communication with this user. That's the follow-up mode. And you also wouldn't find such things in any other integration. That's very native here. Just click activate and it works. So you don't need any additional setups. So let's talk a bit more about the knowledge base. That's the second part of the like personality of this AI assistant. And the knowledge base, including the few type of the system. So first of them is the information that your chatbot has access to. Let's say you have a lot of presentation about your products, some slides, I don't know, like you can have a whole book that you want your chatbot has access to. So you can easily upload this information directly to its brain, and it will learn uh, about how to, let's say, respond to the potential customers based on this information. So that can be like infinite info size, like size of the information, and it would accurately learn how to use this information in every conversation it would have to perform better. And usually this knowledge base represents some Q&As of the companies based on their products and services. So Q&As works the best when you have some type of popular questions and popular answers. So you pack it all together, 100 pages of Google Docs, and you upload it here, and bam, your AI assistant become very knowledgeable about all this information. The second type of the knowledge base, that's the files. Let's say again, Agnes, she has some presentation about the company that she need to share with the potential customers. So she can easily upload these presentations or videos, movies, I don't know, anything else directly to the chatbot and tell which of them the chatbot needs for which cases. For example, if someone asking chatbot about the company, it can decide to send this file as a response to the user, to the potential customer, and it will decide itself which of these documents is really helpful right now for the conversation. And when we work, especially inside the Telegram, we have even more cool features because I can just record myself, my voice, or my like video circle inside the Telegram and send it as a files inside this assistant. And assistant, because it's act under my own like personal Telegram, it would send these video circles with my messages directly to the customers. And the customers would think that I just record this circle, this video note to them at the current moment of time. So that's how we try actually really build a very native type of the communication, even using this like voice messages or video circles just inside the like fully automated conversations. And for example, if you sell online courses, let's say you have some lessons in like PDF or you have lessons as a video, you can just upload it all here and give instruction of how to use these files. Let's say the user just, let's say we build AI assistant that actually a tutor, and we give this to this AI assistant the whole um, structure of our lessons and upload these files. And then this AI assistant become a virtual tutor. It would explain user something and would share all this information, files, and even the videos with the user, especially like a real tutor. And that's how we can actually build this like virtual workforce that would just can possibly just make money as a real human. And the final part of this knowledge base, this is the user data, because let's say the knowledge base as a text or as a files you upload by yourself, but also when the conversation happen on the chat level, let's say, the user or customers also given some inputs and some information about themselves, about, I don't know, their business, if this qualification bot or anything else. And the chatbot can also analyze and structure all this information inside its knowledge base to better optimize the whole conversational flow. Give you an example. Let's say you build an AI assistant that actually the fitness instructor, right? And the fitness instructor, it's need to give you best advice about how you train yourself. It's need to follow your like and track your progress, right? It should track how you eat. It should track how you do your trains and so on and so forth. So when it's tracked, it's just answering the user some questions. Oh, how was your day? How was your train? And so on and so forth. And when the user gives all this information, the chatbot automatically analyzes this information and build inside itself another like knowledge base about the customer and its progress. And it's, let's say it can visualize inside itself how this person progress about his food or about his some metrics or anything else. And you can apply this idea to any type of product where you need to analyze the conversation, and based on this analysis improving your current conversation. So it's kind of advanced level, but that's how the system actually like self-learning and improving itself based on the specific case with the customer. Um, yeah, and the last part today is intelligence. As I told you, that's the brain of the system. So you can have access to all models that currently available in the market, all the best models, all the latest, even they just released yesterday, you would have access to them here. And because the latest model like GPT 5.1, there's like they're super smart. They like smarter than human already, solving all the math problems in the world. You can actually hire this GPT 5.1 directly here inside your AI assistant, give him a knowledge, give him an instruction, and make him work for yourself. And now an interesting part, how you can actually make business with all that. Because one type of the utilization, when you already have some business and services and you set up this AI assistant on your WhatsApp, Telegram, and website to just handle all your current customers conversation. But what if you would like to build a new monetization pipeline or selling some course or selling some services? We offer here direct integration of different payment systems. Um, it's here, accept payments via chatbot. So you can accept, especially in Telegram, the Telegram stars. You can accept the cryptocurrency. You can connect your Stripe, PayPal, UCAS, and Robocasa. That's for like Russian speaking audience or direct transfer. So you can just turn on any type of the monetization that you want to have. And what does mean? So for Telegram stars, that's a native Telegram currency that could be accepted by the Telegram bot inside any conversation. And there are few cases. First case, when you chatbot selling something, let's say digital, right? Or some prepayments. So the bot, if you activate any of these payment methods, the bot would be able to send an invoice directly inside your personal conversation, not like a chatbot, again, personal conversation. It would be able to send an invoice to your customer, and the customer would be able to click on this invoice, go to the link, and pay it. And with the direct transfer, you can actually add any type of links directly to the chatbot. If you have your own, let's say you have your own PayPal link that you have already with a pre-installed product and service, and the price, you can just put this link, not even here. You can just put it inside an instruction and say, if you sell this, send the link. And then the chatbot will automatically, when they sell something, they would send the link to accept the payment from the customer. And the second model, so first model, that's the classical invoicing system. And the second model, specifically for the Telegram Messenger, you can make your Telegram like how to say the messages inside your Telegram, you can make paid messages. That means that every user who send you any any message, they have to pay to you to send this message. How it works? Let's say you have some consulting businesses and you usually charge for your time. Let's say you have a Zoom call and you charge like $100 per hour of the Zoom call, and you like like super expert in some niche. And today you can just translate your expertise through the instruction directly to your AI assistant, set up this stars for the incoming messages, and make this AI assistant like your personal like business project. So anyone in Telegram who would message to this AI assistant to get some response or consulting services, they have to natively pay for every message, let's say like 50 cents, um, to get the response from you directly. They don't know that you chatbot. They think that they write into you. You charge them like 50 cents per each message, and the smartest chatbot just replying to them and like give them a consultation or give them some like service or whatever you would like to build on top of it. And all these payments uh, directly goes to your internal Telegram wallet, and then you can withdraw it directly to your bank card or to your bank account, whatever you want. So it's a new type of the monetization of your personal account that only available almost inside our bot, and you can switch it on inside the Telegram, inside your settings. Where is it? Privacy and security, and here's the messages. So if you go here, you can charge for messages. You can charge like 10 stars, 20 stars. 1 star is just 1 cent. So if I want to charge like 50 cents, okay, 50 cents. I set up a 50 stars. And then when I turn it on, each message to me will cost to the end user a 50 cents. But they wouldn't pay with the card for each message. They would just top up the account and it would be automatically charged from them. So that's another model of how you can really build an AI assistant that can actually make money for you, just using this all native solution provided by Telegram. In WhatsApp, it's more complicated because for WhatsApp, you need to have any like external paid link that user can go and pay, and then you need to set up these payment systems and so on and so forth. So it's a bit complicated. With the Telegram stars, you get access to the like global audience who automatically charged from their Apple or Google phones. They would automatically charge to buy the stars and to pay you inside this Telegram. So that's a very cool monetization flow that can be built on top of this AI assistant. And also now we build in the new cool feature for the marketing because we almost like automate everything in sales pipelines inside the messengers and website. So now we're trying to automate the marketing pipeline. And with the marketing pipeline, we offer the different services and tools that helps you to create a really cool content for your social media and automatically post this content. For the posting right now, we are supporting almost all the different social media. So you can automatically post it on any language to like tens or twenties of different accounts directly from the Telegram bot. And here for the content creation, you can also with the latest model and our internal like AI assistants that would handle actually to improving your prompts, improving your tasks. You can create them images, you can edit the images, you can this is the first feature ever exist. You can create the full carousel for your Instagram or TikTok with your storytelling and your social media posts. Here, you can create your video ideas for viral videos, and you can actually create these videos here. And with the current ability of the AI systems, uh, you can actually create like the stunning, cool videos and post it on your social media like it's really filmed by someone. But for you, it just costs pennies, and you just creating the cool marketing content directly inside the messenger and post it across all your social medias. So that's like a full pipeline also for marketing automatization for agencies or building your own agency or maybe just building some cool stuff and content for your products. So yeah, I think the time is come to the end. I would happy to answer your question about the automatization, chatbots, models, like anything you get on your mind, please type inside the chat and I will respond to you now.
Briefly, Ilia, are they gonna charge us?
Yeah, a lot.
Joking. No, no, I'm still not charging stars.
Yeah, for
Um,
sorry
there were
for
quite
yeah
a few questions, guys. I'm not sure if we have extra 5 minutes because there were a
yeah.
few questions
Let
from the
me just explain about the pricing of this model. So our I think pricing the most democratized for the people because we just charge for like I call it pay as you go. So for example, if you're create your chatbots and it's made like 5 conversation, you pay only for the conversation on and for the text messages is generated. because it's all token based. It's all like based on the model that you utilize. So we charge only for what you use. And if you have like one conversation, you would pay like one cent. The same with the different type of the marketing content. So we just charge almost the same price that you would be charged by using any other like public model of like I don't know Gemini, Nano Banana, or Veo and Sora 2. You would charge almost the same price that we charge here for the same generation, but with much higher quality with the AI agent swarm system inside that improving any of your task or improving your chatbots. So yeah, so it's like pay as you go, especially no subscription model, no like useless and costly subscriptions. Agnes, do you have questions?
No, but chat is full of questions, Leah. Do you mind addressing quite a few of them are sitting there?
Okay, okay. So would you like me to read, or which question you think should I answer? Let me read them. Okay, so Gristia Aldila asking about when the customer complained in the chat and the AI couldn't handle it, a real human joined the conversation. The customer never knew that the replies came from the two different people, the AI and human. That's absolutely correct because let's say I show you how it looks like on my account. So this is a my account, business account, and this is a chat with my second account. That's actually my personal one. And you can see inside the Telegram, you would see here the banner with the that shows that your chatbot now is handling this conversation. And if I send, let's say, from my personal one, I send the message to this one and say like, "Hi, who are you?" So that's I sent from my personal one uh, to another chat, just like a normal one, if you can see here. Um, and right now, let me show you here on the video. You can see that this account is now responding, like replying or typing to me. So I don't see anything about the chatbots here. I'm like external customer, and the same on the WhatsApp, the same on Instagram, the same on the Facebook. So I'm like a customer just writing directly to the chat to another person, and on other part on my side as a chatbot here, I can see that this response was getting by the chatbot, and I can see this author is a business AI chatbot. And right now I see this some person complaining, so I can say like, "Hi, um, I'm I'm a human." So I send this already from myself, and there is no signature that this is a bot messenger. So that's my messenger. And from other side, I can see them both like almost like okay, so it's blurred. But here you can see that both messengers just has its normal design. So I never know that the first one was from the bot and the second from the human. But from the manager side, I can see which one was done from by whom. Yeah, so we can tell the difference. And you can actually set up this chatbot whatever you want. I even prank off some of my friends and my wife just set up in this chatbot as myself. And they just spoke with myself as they usually did, but they spoke with the AI assistant. And I think in the future, any people on the messengers for the personal reasons or for any business purposes, they can actually deepfake the personality just using this AI assistant. They already like super smart. They can solve like as I told you, like the super like Olympic level of math problems. So why they wouldn't just sell your products? Why they wouldn't talk with your customers? They would, and they would get it like the best sales representative of your business. All you need is just give them an instruction of what they should do and let them go. So connect them to your messengers. About legal aspect of this, I'm receiving money in Telegram and, for example, another currency from an Indonesian company. Yeah. So again, when you for the legal part, when you're receiving the Telegram stars inside the Telegram, there is a terms and conditions inside the Telegram that allow you as a personal uh, as a persona to receive the stars. After that, they provide you a solution of how you can convert the stars, let's say, to the cryptocurrency of like stablecoin, like USDT, for example, or USDC. Then you convert them into the USDT and withdraw to your current like local cryptocurrency exchange, like I don't know what is here, Indodax or Pinta or whatever. So every of these exchange they allows you legally with paying your taxes to exchange this cryptocurrency to the IDR and withdraw them to your bank account. So that's like your usual I don't know, cash flow from the external countries, but it's just another type of currency. And the legal part is almost the same. You're paying the taxes from what you get. You put it on your company or it on your personal account. And I think the better like legal advice you can get from the ChatGPT if you're asking this question directly about how the crypto regulated in Indonesia or any other region. But again, because this stars goes to your personal account, if it's not $1 million, you can easily withdraw them directly to your personal bank account and apply it as your like personal cash flow from the sales and services. But again, it's better to ask some like legal advisor or again talking with a chat GPT about that.
What about
Okay, guys.
bargaining? There was a question about bargaining, just a quick one. Can it bargain with us? For example, someone puts some price for a house in real estate, right? And someone is
Yeah,
negotiating.
especially that's a cool part because let's say you say I don't know, my service costs like $100. And the customers say like, okay, it's too expensive for me. I can pay $100. It started arguing like, again, that's how you instruct the AI assistant. If you want to instruct them as the best sales representative of you, or even you, like you selling your service, so you can set up the level of how it can discuss the price and how it can give the discount. And I saw very interesting cases when the AI assistant argued a lot about the price, and finally, it's provided a discount and actually invoiced the price with this discount because they can invoice the amount that the AI assistant decided itself. So it's invoiced the amount with a discount, and it's also gave an offer that because the assistant gave this discount, they expect something from the user like in exchange, or in the future it could be like other type of service or other pricing. And if the user agreed for that, then they give the discounted price. So you can actually with the instruction set up the whole behavior of your AI assistant, especially in such cases like a price discussion or like actually any like type of arguments and argued with a customer, and in which case it should like just stop the conversation. It can decide whatever it want to stop it or not. If I don't know, someone complain about something, the AI assistant can just stop. It can decide to not continue the conversation, and all this inside this brain. So you can just slightly customize this behavior, but basically it's already has a lot of like human-like type of thinking about any type of cases inside these dialogues, and it can make a decision and it can use the tools and so on and so forth. So that's very cool stuff even to play with for yourself.
All
Okay.
right. So do I know how to fire myself and replace with most of it of AI, but the
Yeah,
real
so
avatar?
if
Thanks a
if you
lot.
if you'd like to try it, you can find it on Telegram because the Telegram is the only one UI to this bot. So you can type this personal underscore business underscore bot and just run it. And you also can talk with our like AI assistant that iSales underscore AI. That's actually AI assistant, and you can make this experience. If you have a Telegram right now, just send the message and you would get this like native response and native conversation with this AI assistant. It's our representative on the Telegram, and you can speak with about anything. You can even ask about your business and how what the best way of utilizing this chatbot for your business. So you can just talk with like with a normal sales on Telegram and see how it works. Any other questions, guys? I hope you find it valuable for yourself, at least to try, or at least to know that it exists right now, and you can actually build your own workforce powered by the best AI models and the smartest algorithms, and make it hired and work for yourself and for your business.
Do we have more questions from everyone?
Yeah, if somebody needs a WhatsApp integration with like unofficial, without any meta confirmation, just drop me a message or drop a message to the iSales_AI about your needs. And as it would be ready, we would inform you and you could be able to connect your own WhatsApp accounts for that chatbot.
Sorry, Ilya, could you please type it on the chat box so that I can send it to everyone later on about this?
You mean, okay,
Right? Yeah. It's the one that you showed us right now.
sorry, Agnes?
That's the one that you have showed us right now.
Yeah, I mean, it all will be inside the one Telegram bot, but we just add soon a pretty cool integration with WhatsApp that would have ability almost to replace your personal WhatsApp with
Got
this
it. So we
chatbot.
can basically sign up for being early adopters. I have the screenshot. All good. We have it.
Okay, yeah, yeah. We already
Cool.
have like 1,000 of users who is already using this type of assistant and bot for their own businesses. And this WhatsApp is just opening for us a new kind of page of the development of an AI adoption in like mass market because nobody did it yet. So you wouldn't find anything like that on the market. Um, Everyone just I don't know, they build some like GPT wrappers. They're trying to communicate on WhatsApp, but usually they're doing this awful, and they can reach any type of goals inside this conversation, and they also not scalable. And to build it or to support it, you need a lot of like technical knowledge, setups, and payments. In our case, you just pay for the tokens you spend on the GPT or Claude LLM models and utilize all these features for free.
Let's see. Okay, do we have more questions from everyone?
I think no. I hope everyone get all the information they need. And then if you test and get some other questions, just feel free to ask our iSales underscore AI, and I hope it helps you.
Okay.
Okay, let's wrap up.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Ilya, thank you so much for your time for your sessions. It was really good.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you guys.
and thank you so much
Much
for
appreciate
everyone.
to invite me and
Yes,
having me.
yes, and thank you so much for everyone who came today, who come today to the events. Hopefully I can see you guys again for the next event. Uh, thank you so much, everyone, and see you again. Bye.
Bye bye.